really enjoy the fact that I get to work on something that's immersive for immersiveness sake, to show what sound and movement can do for audio. What's really special about this is that the storytelling, even though there's a film with it, is within the sound itself. It's not what I have a lot usually is having a stereo story that I kind of have to adhere to, and I have a limited amount of freedom to pace the story behind me, above me, to the sides of me, make it move and all those things. Whereas here, the story is the movement and all that stuff, and that's really, really cool. I guess the challenge is the same that's always there. There's somebody who put a lot of thought into every detail of what I'm hearing for the first time. And what I hear in my head as a possibility of making this shine may be totally opposed to what they were thinking. And so always it's a yin-yang between the wow, let's try this approach, and the wow, this is what I want to tell approach. But that's not much of a challenge. I think that's what this is all about. It's kind of the creative conversation that people want to have. My experience is that as soon as there's video involved, the audio becomes second fiddle, even if it is about audio. As soon as you see something, your brain goes, that's the story. And on the one hand, that is frustrating because whatever you do, the brain will go, whoa, cool picture, you know, and the rest is kind of informing the emotional impact of it all, not so much there's no diversion in your attention too much by the audio because you're looking at something. When you listen to it for the first time and you didn't have video, even you who's been working on it for a long time had some type of moment where you went like, well, I haven't noticed that before, or this and that was different. And as soon as you put the video on again, you feel like, that transition has to do with this is what's happening there and there. And I enjoy that. I enjoy making like a perfect companion piece to a video thing. An interesting combination of a variety of things I get to work on. First of all, it was kind of STEMmy, meaning I got pre-mixed components, so I didn't have to start from scratch and reimagine the sonics of it all. It was pretty well presented to me. And then I really spent a long time going through all the tracks and finding things that I felt could work well in immersive. Be placed differently, jump from here to there within a phrase, move, be placed in places, were even, I guess, in more music as in album-based situations. I wouldn't put things to the ceiling that I did put to the ceiling this time, because I could just make like a balloon of sounds and then think about how it as something that goes from A to B. That is connected and connect certain parts of musical ideas. And I think that's the one thing after I had done that I spend most time on, is to kind of undo some of it. Where I felt like, okay, this works great by itself, a sonic cloud, but it doesn't do anything to the for the point that it's trying to make afterwards, And I think we solved that pretty well. I usually wouldn't, go so immersive right away. I would listen to something and have some ideas based on what the song is trying to tell me. And this time it was more like, okay, what ideas could I possibly have to show off what I can do? So that was good fun.